أعوذ بالله السميع الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And welcome all of you wherever you are, and welcome you again with the second part of your program Fatwa Life that comes to you Thursday, the 18th day of Ramadan. The first question tonight about the group dhikr in between Taraweeh. In some eastern country, between every two rak'ahs, they make specific dhikr. Subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Allah Akbar. Or they will do Surah Qul Huwa Ahad 3 times. They make some kind of dhikr in between the two rak'ahs. So what is the legality of this, or what's the authority of this? The answer, this matter, is about a dispute between scholars. Some who went that it is innovation, because the dhikr from the worship and the origins in every ibadah, that you have to look at the way, the timing, and the way it's done, and the character of it. And the Prophet ﷺ, he prayed with his companions several nights. He stopped it after that because he was afraid it's going to be obligatory on them. And after his death, they were doing it individual or in a group, and they never did this kind of dhikr or any type of dhikr between every two taslim. So if there is no origin for it, then it is one of the innovation. And Ibn al-Hajj al-Maliki said you need to avoid doing this, or to raise your voice, or to make one way of dhikr, because this is innovation. Even saying the prayer, may Allah have mercy on you. The best guidance is the guidance of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then the representative of him, may Allah be pleased with them. Others, they said no, it is allowed, because the dhikr and dua, it is wide open. There is no restrictions, and this is within the general type of dhikr in every condition, because Allah said that those who remember Allah standing and sitting down on their sides, and they contemplate in the creations of the heavens and earth in Surah Al-Imran. So the matter, when it is open like this, that will include any time, the places, the situation. When Allah allows something in general, and it could be done, and the way is done more than one way, then it is on the no restriction, that's Allah. And you cannot put any restrictions on it unless you have a proof. Otherwise, you will be going among those who restrict what Allah has allowed. In the third generations, the Imam Al-Kasani Al-Hanafi, he said that the Imam used to sit down between each two rak'ahs, and he make the same time of the two prayers in making dua and dhikr. That's his saying. He said it is inherited from the previous generations. From those who allowed it, the Ifta congregation in Egypt, and she said whomever raised a voice in it, then he did the sunnah, and whomever had it also did, because they said he alayhi salatu wasalam did. So if people wanted to raise their voice, it's fine. If they don't want, it's fine. They want to do it loudly or silently, and no one can deny on his brother as long as it is wide open situation. Also, the in Jordan, the same thing in the ifta condition. Between every two rak'ahs, they said the whole two and also the fifth one and the witr. And the reason why it's called the Tarawih because the companions, may Allah's be pleased, they used to rest between every four rak'ahs. There's nothing to restrict saying Allah's name or recitation of the Quran or make a lecture. It's within the dhikr that Allah has mentioned. And they contemplated in the heavens and earth. So just like the prayers and the peace and tranquility on the Prophet ﷺ are considered one of the close ones to him, because Allah said Allah and His angels they are raising their prayers to the Prophet, or who you believe make peace and tranquility on him. And it said that the people of Mecca they used to make tawaf and they will sit, and that's from the good. So so it is allowed, just like it was allowed to make dhikr and to get the reward from Allah Azza wa Jal is to do that dhikr. What it's look to me at that, leaving it is better. Because if it is sunnah or bid'ah, it's better to leave it is better. Because the scholars they did not say there is no dhikr that is known from the companions, which means they did not happen otherwise. Because the scholar used to narrate something that's even way smaller than that. So whatever the matter, so you should not make that dispute and these matters as a reason to desert each other and if if they are going to every time they dispute they uh, if on the things that are disputed, uh, if you find something that is more logical to you, you take it, but that does not mean that you need to deny those who have adopted a different school of thought in this. Are we talking about the general school of thoughts that we all know? Can you pay the interest rate to the masjid or a place where you are taking care of orphans or child? No, it's better not to. Some of the scholars they said it could be done only in public areas like restrooms. It's more. Uh, I think it is the restrictions on the person who gained the money, but how it went to the masjid. Uh, that is something different. Some people sit down in the masjid, they put their feet up as if they are putting their feet toward the Qibla, and that allowed. This is something. It's just not polite to do it, but if people don't do it intentionally, if people I would agree that the what you need to clarify is the pregnancy, the need for like certain equipment, um, and it could be one of the. You have mentioned what is about the clear mushaf. I will answer that inshallah next time inshallah. I made wudu with my socks and I then I wiped on the socks and I prayed sunnah al isha. When will be the last time I could wipe on the socks? Yeah, the day and night from the first time you wiped. So it is 5 times from the first time you make wiping. Let's suppose I made wudu and I kept my wudu for 5 times. No, I did not use the wiping first. What about the rule of unaware if with my family I they told me that um, like what is the question you were praying as imam and you made a mistake and you they told you made an extra sujood, but if that's what the question is, you were given a warning or it was told to work on what is true. If you're told by someone next to you, deal with it. The the ear drops if it goes through the ears. Does it break your fast? To intentionally drink or eat, and the private part, to intentionally do that, and the also the intentional puking, whatever passes uh, the neck to the stomach. And because of that, everything that's not a food or drink, and it's not for the meaning of drinks, it's not from the things that's going to break your fast. The Fatwa committee, they were asked about this issue, and this is does not break your fast, even if you smell the medicine in your mouth. And the body will absorb the water or the liquid. Also, fiqh committee, they say the thing that the people with asthma uses on their mouth does not break your fast. To give to the is it cannot be from, or that they have to be among like the sisters, and they don't and they're not part of the inheritance because of the hadith and the Quran that the Prophet ﷺ, when he ordered the women of giving charity, the wife of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, she said, "You ordered today with charity, and I have some garments. I would like to change." And selling the gold, you have to exchange. The Prophet ﷺ said, "When I trade silver and gold, and if you can't, then you have to finish everything with the length of the sun." And Allah knows the best. I want to change, and then we found out it's not allowed. How do I repent? Whoever got an advice from his Lord and he stopped his matters to Allah, and those who go back, they are the people of the hellfire. The mistakes and the mistakes and the overburden, are, Allah will not put you hard on you. The second question: I had a wedding. We haven't got married yet. What about belonging the engagement? The answer: this is something that depends on the urf, which is the traditions of every place, every country. The main thing that you all have the uh, capability and what you could do, and to rush into this matter is good, but there's no rush beyond. No one is the no one can, no one can say you cannot put the period of engagement limited to a year. You just have to look and observe. دخل الوقت.